Hello and welcome to Free Live Training Fridays. How is everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. If you guys are new, my name is Astaria, and here on Fridays we do free live training. In today's session, we're going to be talking about how to manifest money. This is actually part 4 in a series that we've been doing over the last several weeks. In part 1, we talked about all about the power of thoughts, how our words and our thoughts are creating our reality. Then we dived in deeper and looked at our beliefs on money that came from childhood, our parents and experiences, how all of this created our reality now. By building these new neural pathways can change them because we have all these limiting beliefs in our subconscious mind from things our parents have told us, from things our experiences. And in today's session, we're going to look on how to release it all, how to forgive it all, and how to move forward so we can become the vibration of money. We can leave the money mind matrix and enter into these new money codes. So if you guys are new, what we do at the very beginning of the session is we need to clear the energy. Let's light some Palo Santo, and we're gonna release all the negativity. So if you guys would like some Palo Santo sent your way, I invite you guys to close your eyes, put your hands up, take a deep breath, and say, I receive, and I will send some Palo Santo your way. Palo Santo is good for cleansing the energy in the air. This gets rid of all negative energy. Like sage is good, it gets rid of good and bad, and it sets everything back to the 0-point energy field. But this will just release energy blockages, any stagnant energy, any negativity that may be attached to you, your energetic field, or in your aura. So we'll release everything, and we might like this again a little bit later, but we'll continue to leave this burning. Okay, and start off every session, we are going to do a quick collective card pull. I want to give everybody a chance to tune in. So we're going to do a quick collective card, and then we're going to jump into today's free live training. So let me make sure we're up on the Facebook side. We got the Facebook group going on. We got YouTube going on. Let me see what's going on over here. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, let's let that open. All right. Collective card. This is what's going on in the energy right now. We are in the middle of a portal. We are in the middle of 2 portals, actually. We just had the 12-12 portal, and until 12-21, we are still able to access the 12-12 portal. So keep up those manifestations. Whatever you released, whatever you manifested, whatever goals, whatever intentions you set on 12-12, have it be a daily practice. Keep working with this portal, because as soon as we get into the 12-21 portal, this whole gateway closes, and we're going to move into a whole new energetic gateway. We're going to move into the winter solstice, and that's going to bring us back into stillness and quiet and silence. So don't forget to keep working on that. Okay, let me see if we're up on Facebook. Let me see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right. Collective card pull for the week. This weekend, what is going on in the energy and the question? Okay, the Chariot. Ooh, keep moving forward. A lot of encouragement. Balance is needed. You guys are new. You guys probably, or if you guys are returning, you probably heard me always talk about how that middle path, that neutral path, about stepping outside of the ego, becoming the witness and the observer. Where does that witness and observer lie? Like right here in that center path. Like imagine this Chariot. That's you. Get out of the ego, get out of the mind, become the witness and the observer. Let go of all that reactive mind, let go of all the emotions, see things from the soul's perspective, getting in that neutral state of being. This is where the clarity lies. This is where the balance lies, allowing you to find your next solution, next goal. What's the next path? Well, get out of the mind, align with the soul, become the witness and the observer. That could be the blockage. That could be the blockage that's blocking you from moving forward. It's allowing you to see things more clearly, because here's, neither one of these are right. The light, the dark, the yin, the yang, it's in the middle. There's the key to success. So step outside of yourself for a second to align back with your soul, and then get in that neutral set point, and things will start moving. Those blockages, ooh, I love how we use Palo Santo today. We don't always use it to remove the blockages. Those blockages will be removed because they could be stopping you from stepping forward in that highest timeline energy, okay? All right, so that is today's collective card pull. Let's see what we got going on here today, okay? Okay, so let's talk about forgiveness. Who does not have some shit that they need to release? I know I do. Hi, Bonnie. How are we doing today? Thanks for joining in. You're just in time. We're going to talk about how to manifest money using forgiveness. Let's see. So I'll let you know. just anywhere in general. The second we can let go and forgive people, places, things, blockages, whatever's holding us back, things start to fall into alignment. We all do. Yes, perfect. Thank you so much. And so that can be really hard, but sometimes we don't even realize what we really need to forgive is ourselves. And that can be harder than forgiving somebody else. Okay. So if you guys haven't heard me talk about the Ho'oponopono, you could definitely use that practice to work on some forgiveness. But what we're going to do, and I'll incorporate that back in a second on how we're going to use it to get in those new money codes, how we're going to let go of the money mind matrix using the Ho'oponopono. So we'll do that in a moment. However, what I want to talk about is first we have to address the wounds, as we've talked about, the thoughts, the beliefs, the subconscious blocks. Well, we all have experiences with money, good or bad. And here's the thing, the money vibration vibrates here. Okay. And most people polarize either up here. Money's going to solve all my problems and it's going to fix everything. I'm going to put it on a pedestal. But money vibrates here. And so this is why people don't manifest money, because it doesn't match up. Or growing up, right, you probably saw mom or dad living paycheck to paycheck. There was never enough money. Everybody else makes more. I'm comparing money. I'm living in the scarcity mindset. Well, that's down here. Again, the money vibrates here. So it's a hit and a miss. So why am I not manifesting money? Because I'm not on that same vibrational wavelength. Okay. So we have these limiting beliefs that are holding us from stopping to vibrate here. Because either I think I have to have it to solve all my problems, or I'm never going to have it. And so we have to let go of thinking either we're not good enough. We have to become worthy of money. Okay. And actually, how do we do that? We let go and forgive all the shit. So forgiveness is a very powerful tool. I'll tell you my story with money, because most people, wherever you're at on there, they have some blockages, and either you live in the scarcity mindset, and that's fine. And there's no judgment, but that stops you from manifesting money. For me, I was more up here. I grew up with entitlement. I was never told no. I got whatever I wanted. I never had to figure things out. And so I thought money was owed to me. I thought money was received. I thought I should just have it. And so I couldn't figure out when I stepped outside of depending on mom, when I stepped into adulthood, when I stepped into my independence, I had 22 years at that point of money. Just everything I ever wanted just falls in my lap. I never have to work for anything. And then all of a sudden I had to work for it. And money, there was blockages because, again, I thought money was up here and I couldn't manifest money. And so I was working like 3 jobs and working myself to the bone, and I was so tired. I was always burnt out because I was giving too much, and I just kept expecting it to come in. There was an expectation that it was owed to me, that it was deserved, because that's all I knew, because I grew up, again, talking about those neural pathways that are programmed in the subconscious mind, being told that it will just show up. You never have to worry about it because mom would come in and solve all the problems. Mom would come in and fix everything. So I never realized that I was pushing the money away. Then I started to realize how vibrational energy works. And I realized about the money mind matrix was blocking me from stepping into abundance. Guys, abundance we can all reach. Money is a vibrational tool. We can all manifest money once we leave the money mind matrix. But how do we do that? We have to look at ourselves. We have to go inward. We have to change these limiting beliefs. We have to build up new neural pathways. We have to deprogram that subconscious mind, and then bring in new energies. But before we bring in the new energies, because again, we've been building on this over the last few weeks, we have to let go and forgive. So I had to go in. I had to go in and view all of those experiences and let go and forgive them. And at first I was like, I don't know if I see a reason I need to forgive this, right? Like, mom gave me everything I ever wanted. She set me up. This was good. But no, I had to forgive that. I had to let go and forgive her giving me everything, because that actually hindered me and stopped me from learning and stopped me from growing and stopped me developing my own self, because I never had to figure things out. So I went in and I looked at all of my things from childhood. And every time mom said, here you go, here's a shiny new toy, this will fix it. And I addressed that, and I used the Ho'oponopono to let go and forgive all of those experiences, because she did the best she could, but it wasn't in the best vibrational state for me today. And so I had to go in and address all of these wounds. Yes, I'm doing that in air quotes, because they may have been good experiences. They may have been bad. Is it really good or bad, though? But still, they had to be released. But I had to look at everything as I grew up, and I got my first job, and I may have got passed over on a promotion. I didn't think I made enough money, and why my roommate didn't pay me. And I looked at all of the blocks over 38 years of my life. never being told no, being told no, not having enough money, wherever it was. I had to let go and forgive it all. I had to forgive it all. I had to release it all. And I'm still working on this process. This is a process. This is like 38 years, but I'll tell you what I've seen in my own personal story when I work with my clients. The second we go in and we look at, oh, well, this block comes from this person, from this experience, from this job, from this place, from this situation, from this environment, and we identify what the block is, then we know what to work with. And then we can start releasing it. The second you start releasing it, what it does is you have these energetic blockages, and this is what's happening with the money vibration. But first, once we address it, it starts to open up the energy channels that allows it to be released. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to step forth in that energy. As I always talk about, the missing key of law of attraction, that action step. You don't actually have to take that action step. You just have to meet fate in the middle, right? Free will and fate. Taking that action step, the metaphysical and the physical. I guys talk about it all the time on my channel. So all I had to do was identify what the blocks were, and money started to come in. Then I went in and did the healing, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to let go and release. And then money started coming in, more clients started coming in. My clients started paying in full. Like, I started developing new sources of income, all because I stepped forth in that energy. But here's what happens. Here's what happens, right? The spiritual ego comes in. You're like, oh, I got it. I figured it out, right? I did this much of the work. I did this much of the work. And money comes in, and oh, I'm in a good place. But this is a process. Like, life is a journey. We go up and down. We're always healing. It's never going to be completely over. And so I got in this really good place where I was just manifesting money, clients, and abundance. And then the energy got stuck and stagnant, because what happened was I went and I did the program. I did the program for myself before I did it with any clients. And I saw it working, but I had pages and pages of blocks, because guys, what happens is all the stuff we talked about over the last 3 weeks, I've got PDFs and videos, and we do sessions on it. We go deep. This program is the 30-day Master Your Money Mindset program. Is one of my deepest programs, one of the deepest shadow work programs we do, because we're going to identify everything and anything. I have a way to pull it all out, because you're just like, well, okay, my parents felt this way, and this boss did that, and the roommate did that. No, that's very general. We're going to go in and look at this all. This allows you to go deep into your shadow. You really have to address the stuff, so you have to be ready. And so when you go in, we're going to have a lot of work to do, that even after the program is done, I'm going to leave you with all the tools, and you're going to have everything set up that you can continue working on this. So what happens for me is I work the program, but I had so much crap to release and forgive. And so I set it over here because, again, I was making money. Things were good. I was like, I figured this out. I got this. But then the clients stopped coming in, and the money stopped coming in because I stopped doing the spiritual work. So I had to go back in. And I went back in the program. I can't just run it 24/7 because it's a lot. It's a lot just to go in and heal 38 years of my life in one sitting. No, I go in and I go out, and I go in and I go out. When I feel these blockages, I know I have these tools to go back in and say, okay, where did I leave off? Okay, I'm at age 12. Like, here's where we're at. Let's go address this. Like, what happened with father? What happened with brother? What happened with this person? Because we're going to go in and review all of this stuff. We're going to go deep into the subconscious mind and pull out all of the shit so we can deprogram that subconscious mind and then bring in the abundance. So I'm going to pull you out of the money mind matrix, and I'm going to leave you there, where you're going to allow you little by little to step in these new money codes. Because that's what they are, the codes. It's not just one code and all of a sudden you're in it and you're there. It's a process. The codes come in, they're downloaded into you. So I've had many of the codes come in as I continue to do this work. And so as I continued to work on myself and address these blocks, people come back in. Money comes back in, experiences come back in, new jobs come back in. I'm actually on I don't even know how many times going back into the program. Money continues to show up, right? I just got a new source of income through Facebook. Like, Facebook pays you for like your reels, and they just set up a whole new thing with their stars. It's like a new client came in. I got this new business opportunity. My Etsy is booming. Like, as soon as I go in and work the program and I release these blocks, the universe will take care of the rest. You just kind of have to meet them in the middle. And again, you just have to say yes to you today. You just have to say yes. And I'm tired of dealing with this. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of wanting if I'm going to have enough money. Oh my God, my car broke down. The fridge isn't running. Like, I can't afford it. Like, what do I do? Are you sick of not having the money to live the life you want? Don't you want to be able to go on vacation? Don't you want to live in abundance? Don't you want to be able to do whatever it is you truly desire, not have to worry about, oh my God, can I buy this? I'm at the store and I really want to buy this, but I know money's tight right now. Who's sick of living like that? I know I am. I know I was. And I decided to do something about it. So what I did, I started studying the vibrational energy. And I realized how money works. And I went in and I saw what was going on with me and my journey and my clients and all the people. And I realized we have these core wounds and these two similar core wounds of either money is owed to you, entitlement, and it may not necessarily manifest that way, but that did for me, or on the polar opposite, that scarcity mindset. It's never going to be me, and other people have money, and why is it me? And comparing and live in this lack sense. We don't have to live there. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. Every one of us can align with these new money codes. Every one of us can manifest unlimited amounts of money. We have to believe it. We have to, it's a continued process. Like I've said, if you guys have not watched week 1, go back and watch it. There is a live training. It's up on my Facebook. It's in the free live training Friday playlist. It's also in the Facebook group, right? We talk about thoughts. I'm going to repeat myself because I know on Facebook you can't rewind and some people might not have catch the beginning. So we're going to go over this one more time, right? We talk on the power of thoughts. Now the thoughts are constantly manifesting. Our words are constantly manifesting. Where do those thoughts come from? So week 2, we went to the belief. Again, it comes from childhood. It comes from things that have been told to you over and over, your experiences with your partners and in your work, and all of these experiences that then become traumas in the cells that are blocking you. You have these energy blockages for manifesting money. So what do we have to do now? Now we have to let go. We have to address it first. That's where we're going to label and identify it and see what it is. And we're going to let it all go. And so one of the tools I can definitely suggest is the Ho'oponopono. That can allow you to let go and forgive it. It's not the only thing you can do. Whatever your release work is, release it. But I do have a system set up. And so if anybody wants to work on letting that shit go, you guys could definitely let me know in the chat. Drop money in the chat. If not, there will be a direct link where you can book your free Master Your Money Mindset Awakening call, where you can learn to manifest money at will. Yes, guys, it can be that simple as soon as you step into the energy of wanting it, of putting yourself first. You don't have to have it all figured out. Every one of my clients, the second they signed up for this, within 7 days, that first week, money comes in. I've seen it happen overnight. I can't promise that for everybody. We have individual blocks. Depends on where your blocks are at. So I want to give you a good core, like, okay, well, realistically, you can have stuff within 7 days. I've taught people how to manifest money in 24 hours. We can learn how to do this stuff, but we also have to release the blocks, because money manifestation is easy. That's the easy part. I can teach anybody how to manifest money, and you can do it today. But what happens is, if you don't release these blocks, you're going to have to pay that money back. It's like, oh, I just got this like $500 check out of nowhere. And the next thing you know, you're like, oh, I got this old bill come up. I got a debt. I got to pay this off. I got to fix my furnace. Like something happens and it ends up being a wash, whether it happens the next day, the next week, the next month, the next year. It will eventually, like, people go all the way up, they make their money and then they lose it all. It's like, I was doing so good last year. I was the highest I've ever been. Like, how did I fall? Because you didn't deal with their blocks. I hear the story over and over and over. People just at their peak and they manifested more money than they've ever thought could be. And then they lose it all. They lose a job, their business fails, whatever it is, the rug gets pulled out from underneath them because they didn't address the wound. So manifesting money is easy, but if you don't go in and reprogram these neural pathways, deprogram the subconscious mind, forgive and release, you're constantly going to be on a cycle. It will keep going. You'll be at your peak, and you could stay there for years. You could stay there for months where it's at, and then it's going to fall. And it will keep going up and down, because that's just how energy works. So what happens is we want that even keel where we get off that roller coaster up and down in the polarities, and you sit in that even keel energy, which is like, okay, well, now I know how to manifest money. Now I don't have to worry about, do I have to like pay it back in air quotes, right? Because again, the give and take. So when you address these core wounds, what happens is you can leave the money mind matrix. It starts with the mind, right? The power of belief, the power of thought. And once you start doing that, I'm telling you, the codes start coming in. You start feeling it, you start believing it. You don't have to worry. I've had people come up to me and they're like, I'm on unemployment, I'm on disability, like money's not gonna come in, like I have a fixed income and here's my rent. I said, no, don't worry, it's fine. I'll get you your money. It ain't me, but I'll teach you the tools. The money will come in. Money shows up in random ways, guys. Sometimes all of a sudden, like somebody can pay for your dinner or your gas, or you want to scratch off, or just like an inheritance come in, like money will come in, you get a free gift. Like it will come in random ways. Like, oh, I sold something online. Like it doesn't always come in cash. And so we have to be aware that the universe will bring us in money in abundance of ways. And they'll give us opportunities like, oh my God, I got this collector's item. What do I do with it? Oh, maybe I sell it on eBay and it turns into cash. So money can come in all sorts of ways where people's like, no, no, no. Like I've had a lot of clients. So I've been on disability for like 7 years, for example. There's no way I can get money. I can't get a job. The job doesn't have to be the way the money comes in. Trust me, there are other ways to receive the money. But we have to want to do this for ourselves. We have to start addressing it. So the second you say yes to you, the second you're ready to leave the money mind matrix, the universe will meet you. All you have to do is meet the universe in the middle. Fate and free will. Spirituality, the metaphysical and the physical coming together. It's that middle path, aligning the two energies. The second you become in that vibrational state, everything works out because you're in that divine flow state. You don't have to worry about the how. Never worry about the how, guys. Any manifestation, set your intention. What is you desire? Don't worry about how it comes in because the universe will align all of that for you. It's probably going to be something you do not even think about. The last thing you think about is going to bring in a different person, a different situation, but it's always a shortcut. So don't worry about all that. All you have to do is become in that right vibrational state. Say yes to you. That's that action step. That's in law of attraction. Step forth into that energy without even taking that action step. Say yes to you. Say, I'm ready to leave the money mind matrix. I'm ready to align with the new money codes. The second you do that and you put yourself first, guys, the true spiritual path is all about self. Once we do that, we align with ourself and our soul, the universe figures the rest out. You don't got to worry about it. Like you're able to let go and you'll see it, right? Because people come in all the time. They're like, I don't know about this. What you mean? Like, I don't trust and believe. I'm like, just give me 7 days. Like, trust me. Can we work on the mind just 7 days? And if it don't work after that, then you can go back in your doubt sense. Okay, I'll give you 7 days. Money comes in. Money comes in. You just have to have enough trust and faith in you to start. I'll get you through all the mindset stuff. That's the easy part. What happens is we identify the blocks. I have this whole pyramid. We identify the blocks and we go through the mind to get to the soul. And it allows us into the abundance vibration, right? So again, that's all you have to do. Say yes to you today. The universe will take care of the rest. The universe will continue to show up for you if you show up for yourself. And those new money codes will come in and come in and come in. And it's a process. So guys, if anybody wants to jump on a free money manifestation awakening call, I will drop the link into the chat when we're done here. I've got the 30-day program. We'll jump on the call to see when is the best time that you want to start. If you have any questions about how the program works, we can definitely talk about that. I'll give you just a quick synopsis of what's going on in it. It's what we've been talking about all week, right? Or all last few weeks. But we go in week 1, we're going to identify everything. So this is what we're going to do. And we're going to pull everything up. I've got guided stuff that you're like, well, I don't know. No, I've got stuff that's going to get you through. We're going to identify everything. Okay. Week 2 is when we do the huge forgiveness and release. But we're going to go in even deeper. And I'm going to leave you with enough homework that's going to set you up to continue to do this program. Like I said, I'm going back in it again because I hit a money block. I stopped getting downloaded with money codes, so I went back in and worked the program, but you'll have these tools set up for life as a one-time investment. So I go back in. As soon as I start working it, it's like ding dong, like money starts coming in, okay? Week 3, we're going to learn all about manifesting money through the mind and all of the mind matrix stuff. But we're also going to work on deprogramming the mind and how to work with the brain to manifest money. There's going to be dozens and dozens and dozens of manifestation techniques. However, physical meets metaphysical, right? So week 4, we're going to learn all the metaphysical, spiritual manifestation techniques. So all that woo-woo nonsense that it's not really nonsense. Some people may say that, right? But this is the thing that anybody can do. Anybody can do those spiritual manifestation techniques. But once we've done the 3 steps before, you don't have to pay it back. Like I was saying, right? Oh, I can teach anybody how to manifest money in 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whichever technique it is. But when we've done the 1, 2, 3 step process and we've worked the mind and released all the blocks and reprogrammed new neural pathways and deprogrammed the subconscious mind, you don't have to pay it back. You start vibrating with the vibration of money. That's the end goal. At the end of the program, you start vibrating with the vibration of money. You don't have to worry anymore. There's no more lack. There's no more, is the money coming in? Money comes to you, guys. Never chase money. Never chase money. Money will come to you, and that's something that's going to happen in the program. For money, you become the vibration of money. It's going to show up. I promise you it will show up. I've seen it happen over and over with myself and with my clients. So Again, guys, I'll drop the link in the chat here in just a moment. If you guys have any questions, you guys definitely can book the call. Let me know. And then, yeah, I think it's a good place to wrap up today's session. So I hope you guys all are having a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Have a beautiful weekend. I'm sending you all so much love, so much light. And until next time, everybody, be blessed. Oh, and if you guys got anything out of this video, do me a favor, that thumbs up button, so I know you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. There's a bell too. I want you to hit the bell and turn on all notifications. Why? Because I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my loves. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, be blessed.